All right. Okay. So cool. So now, what's going to happen is I'm going to do a little induction and allow you to go, thank you, Linda, and allow you to go internal. Just allow you to go internal for a little bit. And then some of you are going to feel moved to speak your dream. And when you do, I'm going to come around and do like this with the microphone. I am not going to hand it to you. Because the thing about it is that, I want you to be able to say your dream in one breath. In one breath. Yeah? So that we can hear as many as possible. And so we can generate as beautiful a tapestry as possible in this room. Yeah? That sound okay for everyone? Cool. All right, so allow yourself to go inward. You might even want to downcast your eyes to the floor. You might want to notice that you're sitting in a chair and that you're perfectly supported by that chair. Here we are at Agile 2015. It's almost over, and we've had almost the full experience. I want you to project yourself into this time next year. Just imagine you're coming back to Agile 2016. It will be in Atlanta. And as you're at Agile 2016 next year, what do you want to see be true related to women in Agile, related to bringing women's voices or a more feminized perspective into the mix that's already here? As you're ready, raise your hand.
So, this conference does have a lot of women and a lot of women speakers, so I don't think it's such a problem at this conference. But another conference, Agile Testing Days, is doing a lightning talk session specifically for women who are not experienced with speaking to give them a chance. They're comping these women. They're giving a free conference day and half off the rest of the conference.
So what you want to see?
So I would like to see us do something like that, encourage newbie speakers to share their experiences and get involved, and then give them confidence to speak at other conferences.
So allow yourself to be back in your dreaming state, and when you speak, speak from that dream that you're in touch with. Who's ready? Isabella?
I would like to see some topic around overcoming biases.
I would like to see more topics around the actual human side, the feelings of the people, developing the people behind the processes, not just the processes.
I would like to see speakers of all genders understand what sexist stereotypes look and sound like so that they can not use them, and how alienating and hurtful they are.
More visual and tactical representation of diversity.
A mentoring network that we start now and we use on an ongoing basis.
Yeah. I was going to say I want to see women raising other women up.
Continuing relationship building between everyone, women and men.
Power of patience and transformation.
So now I want to take you to a slightly different place, different angle. Probably your dreams will be able to come in this as well. As you walk into Agile 2016 next year in Atlanta, what is different that you see, that you feel, that you notice? What's different as you walk in the door?
Women of all body types are wearing super flattering t-shirts.
Woohoo!
needed that humor boost. Noticing only women have spoken at this point. Men, you are so welcome.
A woman at every table engaged in the conversation.
What else do you see? What's different?
Mixed gender tables, right? Eat more equal.
I dream of seeing an entrance that's truly welcome of everyone, and that we've all brought someone else with us.
I would like to have a speaker sticker on my badge.
Speaker sticker.
A button where we can like look at somebody if you don't know anybody new and you're like, oh, that's an instant friend that I can have lunch or breakfast with.
Newbie sticker.
I would like to see sessions on sort of getting in touch with your own motivation and your own self, your motives.
I would be happy to see as many women on the technical tracks as I already do on the leadership and testing and UX tracks.
More agile babies.
Did you see that, Jill, baby? Yeah, she's great.
Women advocating for each other and cheering each other on.
What's the biggest dream you can dream for bringing in feminine perspectives more clearly into our world?
We talk about bringing and mentoring young girls in the technical realm, but I also want to give validity to young Agilists as well who may not have the dream for technology, but still have the dream to change.
I'd like to see us spread this knowledge to other women in other arenas, other professions.
I'd like to see a sisterhood of empowerment with no ego.
A big dream would be that the change we make here we can take to the rest of the world.
I'd like to see my friends list on my app actually have friends in it.
I like to see more formal gathering opportunities, so we're not like meeting in somebody's suite or having to pull together our own chairs.
I'd just like to see this kind of session as a keynote with maybe a privilege walk for 2,200 people. I think that would be.
I'd like to see us go out into the community more and find all these awesome women engineers and others and bring them to our community.
I would like this to exist between now and then, not just next year.
I would like everyone to remember this energy and keep this moving.
What about a women's track with track leaders?
Starting to wind down a little bit, so we'll hear last few voices.
I'd like to see more women leaders in the other technical and agile organizations.
I'd love to see perspectives from smaller companies, medium and large, because I think we address and have different strategies.
So just totally outside of the box. What I love about the feminine essence is that we bring life. And I don't know, I have no practical application, but I would like to bring life somehow.
So last couple of voices while I lose mine.
Have more sessions where we get to be creative with our hands and do more art.
I would like to experience the femininity and masculinity within men and women both.
What time is it? Anyone? 12:28. Okay. So what's happened here is we've created a dreaming space. So these words, everything you said will be transcribed and be available on the LinkedIn group. If you don't know about that LinkedIn group, Natalie is going to make sure you know how to get into it. Here's my invitation for you. Now, continue the conversation, if you like. Find someone who has an idea that's similar to yours. You might stand up and say, I want to convene a group that works on this, or I want to take action in this way. And you might just find people right here who are willing to do it with you and keep it alive between now and then. And that might not happen. That's okay. We'll have the transcript of this, the dreaming of this on the LinkedIn group. And my dream is that people will start to interact there and create those pockets of interest that move us toward consensus reality and toward making what you just said true this time next year. Thank you so much for bringing your hearts, your minds, your dreams to this space. You're welcome. And now, stand up and shake hands or hug someone, and that's how we'll end.